12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that the same that flop. I'm the same from First Street with them braids that lock. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And he hating on me, waiting on me. Still on that hood, my Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money, your friends turn to your enemies. And when this beef, I turn my enemies. With them, they go for 40, ain't no tenant. Hold up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave you, they ain't done pretty. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that boy when he first touched that. I'm gone. Woo!
Fell in love with the game, put him on ice like the diamonds in my chain. I said get the streets hope, look out for the came. Mr. Never leave my brothers, never change up on the through the hurt and the pain, through the lane.
I say shoot for me, I'm shooting to win. Money on the wall like I'm busting the frames. Did a shoot when you ball with a name. With the squad when I'm dealing with pain.
Dropping 2 foes like I'm Kobe. If I did it from the heart, you don't owe me. I never talk about how my brother back that phony. Tryna ref the game from the nosebleed.
For the real ones, tryna J-kid a body, I'ma steal some. I sent plenty of them. Hard away on my chain, but I ain't penny though. Give me time, hey, give me more. Give me all my that I miss the most. Me and Haiti on the road, that's in give and go.
And we all tryna go once we get a low ballin'. Sat around jeans, I ain't even get mad when you switch teams ballin'. Free the home team, I spent 20 on the ring, I'm a trophy, I'm ballin'. Had to blood the like Wimby, she keep falling.
Jumping on a bird with a bird, I'm in Boston. Skip to my loo on a like Austin.
Fell in love with the game, put him on ice like the diamonds in my chain. I said get the streets hope, look out for the came. Mr. Never leave my brothers, never change up on the through the hurt and the pain, through the lane.
I say shoot for me, I'm shooting to win. Money on the wall like I'm busting the frames. Did a shoot when you ball with a name. The squad when I'm dealing with pain.
Ballin'.
It's the Timber. and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. You know, you look at the 76ers.
And they're 1-0 against them this season. And this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight, knowing they have a chance for the season sweep.
And just as much motivation on the other side of the equation. Like, no team likes getting swept, whether it's against your biggest rival or a team you don't even care about.
There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now, here is George. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Pass to Tomjanovich. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. With the spin. And Edwards with the stuff.
The stunning athletic ability of Edwards going up high for that alley-oop.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Good. Nice job down low.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And that one drops for him.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
While he's a bit undersized for a four, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
And the shot is good.
Just devastating. George making it look easy with that move.
Harden outside. It's up a three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's George. Plays it up and banks it in. George has got 6.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Thompson in the posts. It's stolen by Johnson. Up top, Edwards. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the and-one opportunity.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now, here is Harden. Over George. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Smith. Fires the three. The shot by Thompson, no good. The 76ers leading by 6. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Nobody near George. It's good from long range. 9 points in the game so far.
That makes him 4 out of 5. He's getting to his spots and just going to work right now.
Harden, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. 9-point game.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball, too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it, too. So I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The 76ers shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all three levels.
Inside, and finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Alexander Walker. The shot, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers lead by 7. Live from Philadelphia. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's Shannon. It's hauled in by George. Philadelphia leading by 7. And the jam by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Henderson, bounce pass. Shannon, good on the triple. Shannon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Right side, George. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Just 4 to shoot. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Shannon. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Alexander Walker with the ball. He has yet to score. Wide open. And he gets the jumper to drop.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Pass to Shannon. Drills the baseline jumper. Shannon's got 5 now. The 76ers leading by 6. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now Henderson defending. From about 16. Stolen away. Jamison with it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Drummond. Tries the spin move. Here's Alexander Walker. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Shannon. Banked in off the glass. Shannon's got 7 points here in this quarter. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's George. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Ware. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. Pulls up. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Just an absolute ferocious score. When Harden gets a chance to score from the interior, he doesn't think twice about shooting.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And stolen by Thompson. From deep, George. A rebound by the Timberwolves. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And here's Harden for 3. And Johnson pulls it down.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Harden scanning the floor. Can't hit that one. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Tries again. The shot, no good.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Thompson inside the line. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so we conclude the first half. 76ers ahead, up by 10. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Timberwolves trail by 10. Harden outside. Thompson outside for the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Thompson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Minnesota. Here's George. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Harden. And George hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Here's Harden. 7-point differential. From past the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
76ers foul. Dennis Johnson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Harden outside. Here's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Big 3-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
Edwards cashing in from outside.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's George. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now a 9-point 76ers lead.
And we know George can score from all three levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
And Harden launches it from deep. Another miss by Harden. And it's the 76ers with the ball.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And so Thompson nails both of them. The 76ers leading by 7. Outside, George. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 19 points.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Knocks down the three ball.
3 points.
Thompson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Minnesota. Edwards inside, and Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Now to the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
Henderson.
Anderson looking it over. Pass to Smith. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Minnesota ball. Coming up to the floor for your Sixers. Number 11.
It's Henderson on the wing. Nothing on the board. 5 on the clock. For 3. Gobert pulls it in.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Thompson in the corner. It's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for it. Timberwolves trailed by 6. Pass to Shannon. There's the lob to Harden. Deflects the pass. Down low. Smith with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Pull-up jumper. Collins, good.
John Collins.
Now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Oh, nice control to stop and pop there from Collins.
Count the basket. George has got 5 now.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Smith. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Throws it up high. Harden with the stuff.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Shannon, no good. Good if it goes. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The 76ers lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the
Timberwolves, 36.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's George. The shot from the low post is good. And here are the Timberwolves. Henderson outside. With the drive. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. Charity stripe shot. George, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. A nice shot by George.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Mathurin for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. George looking around. Bobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Henderson. And there's the drive. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Back to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Collins.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Outside, George. The second chance effort. And the rejection by Collins. Alexander Walker. That 3 off the mark.
It hasn't been his best game, but...
Oh! Wow! Gotta love that one.
Wow.
Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Henderson. And he drives in. Good D by Drummond.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Outside, George. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
The 76ers leading by 5. Outside, George. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Harden. Off the left rim and out.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Stolen by Thompson. .111 left in the 4th quarter.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Knocks it loose. George looking around. Pass to Edwards. Philadelphia with the new shot clock. Right side George. To the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And here's Harden. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Mathurin. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. So it's the 76ers